In Warhammer 40,000, a chaplain is a sacred and fearsome figure within the Adeptus Astartes, the genetically enhanced space marines of the Imperium of Man. They serve as the spiritual leaders, moral guardians, and enforcers of faith within their chapters, ensuring that every battle brother remains unwaveringly loyal to the Emperor of Mankind. Clad in imposing black power armor adorned with purity seals, sacred scripture, and the skull motifs that symbolize death and judgment, chaplains are a terrifying yet awe-inspiring presence on the battlefield. They embody the unshakable zeal of the Imperium, preaching unwavering devotion while simultaneously meting out righteous fury against the enemies of mankind. The origins of the chaplaincy can be traced back to the turbulent times of the Horus Heresy, when the loyalty of the Space Marine legions was tested, and many fell to the corrupting influence of chaos. In response to this betrayal, the Codex Astartes, penned by Robert Guilliman, Primarch of the Ultramarines, mandated the establishment of the chaplaincy in every chapter to maintain spiritual purity and ideological cohesion. These warrior priests serve as both preachers and judges, ever vigilant for signs of heresy, doubt, or weakness among their brothers. Chaplains are responsible for maintaining the spiritual well-being of their chapter through rituals, sermons, and the performance of sacred rites. They lead battle brothers in prayer before combat, recite litanies of hate during battle, and conduct the solemn rites of remembrance for the fallen. In this way, they reinforce the values of duty, sacrifice, and unwavering loyalty to the Emperor. Through their words, they instill courage in the hearts of their brothers, allowing them to face even the most nightmarish horrors without fear. In combat, chaplains are not merely orators. They are among the most fearsome warriors in the Imperium. At the heart of every battle, they wield the Crozius Arcanum, a sacred power weapon typically fashioned as a mace or staff, symbolizing their authority and their role as the Emperor's executioners. Alongside this, they carry the Rosarius, a force field generator that protects them from enemy fire, reflecting their role as the spiritual shield of their brothers. Often found where the fighting is thickest, chaplains inspire those around them with their ferocity and fearlessness. In their presence, even the most stoic Space Marines fight with renewed vigor, pushing beyond the limits of human endurance. One of the most famous chaplains in the Imperium is Chaplain Cassius of the Ultramarines, a legendary figure who has served for centuries and fought in countless battles against the most fearsome foes the galaxy has to offer. Despite his advanced age and grievous wounds sustained in battle, Cassius continues to lead his brothers with undying zeal. Another renowned chaplain is Lamartes of the Blood Angels, the guardian of the lost, who leads the Death Company, a group of blood angels afflicted by the Black Rage, into battle. Lamartes embodies both sorrow and fury, guiding those doomed to die in a final, glorious charge against the enemies of humanity. Beyond the battlefield, chaplains also play a critical role in the initiation and training of new recruits. They oversee the trials that transform aspirants into full-fledged Space Marines, ensuring that only the most faithful and resilient survive. During these rites, chaplains test not only the physical strength of the recruits, but also their mental and spiritual fortitude. Only those who demonstrate unwavering faith and an unbreakable will are deemed worthy to join the chapter's ranks. Chaplains also serve as judges within the chapter. If a brother is suspected of heresy, cowardice, or other transgressions, it falls to the chaplain to investigate and pass judgment. Their authority in matters of faith is second only to the chapter master, and they are not above condemning even the most celebrated heroes if they are found wanting. This duty often places them in a position of isolation, revered but feared, respected but distant. Despite their grim demeanor, chaplains are essential to the cohesion and survival of the Adeptus Astartes. They provide a source of spiritual strength in a galaxy where hope is fleeting, where the enemies of mankind are legion, and where the warp threatens to corrupt even the most steadfast souls. In the darkness of the 41st millennium, where faith is often the only shield against madness and despair, the chaplains of the Space Marines stand as unyielding beacons of righteousness, ensuring that the Emperor's light never fades.